go as qualifying is underway, Pat.
Yes, indeed it is. 2 laps on the clock, and again an opportunity perhaps, if you so choose, to withdraw your time. Tom looks him over already with a white flag in hand. Comes to us from Anderson, Indiana. This is Doug Fitzwater.
Doug's first lap time is a 23.593. Now remember for this, they do get 2 laps of qualifying, and it is the average of those 2 laps that is what is counted. 22.639 for an average of 23.116. 23.116 is the time for Doug Fitzwater.
Yeah, continues. Out now in car number 18. Again, an outstanding race from the state of Florida. This is Shane Butler. 202, 210, 214, Tampa Bay Auto Racing Association. Champion was the Rookie of the Year of that series back in 1998.
Butler's at 21.789. 21.789.
They've been racing more recently than when Showtime Road Raceway. Auto Value Sprint Car Series Rookie of the Year back in 2007.
21.965 on lap number 2 and 21.965. Lap number 2. 21877.
31H machine comes to us from the state of Michigan. That's Don Hamilton. Don Hamilton from Commerce, Michigan. Here on the clock.
Number 1 for Hamilton is a 22.067. 22.067.
Back straightaway. There's a favorite place to pass this racetrack in turn number 3, about mid-groove, and he comes on.
The lap number 2 is a 22.
Time for Don Hamilton. This will bring out Shirley, Indiana's Brian Vaughn. And that is
so for Brian Vaughn on lap number 1, it's a 21.750. It's a 21.750. It's the best first lap we've had.
We've seen him with the Auto Value Sprint Car Series, the Must-See Extreme Sprint Car Series.
Crossing the line for the second time, Brian Vaughn's time is a 21.629, a 21.629.
And again, folks, we are working from drivers who, quite honestly, had the slowest time in practice and moving towards those who were the quickest.
21.890 is the average time. Therefore, Brian Vaughn. Justin Harper now on the clock, Pat.
Justin Harper, car number 53. He's been with us before here at the Raceway in Indianapolis. On the clock now, Justin Harper.
21.799. 21.799.
You don't expect to see this guy, man, Pat. He's a five-time Silver Crown Series champion, swept the card in Silver Crown and midget competition a year ago. This is Cody Swanson. Cody's had success already this year in paper sprint car racing, aside from what he's done under the United States Auto Club banner.
On this lap, 21.43821, 438 on lap 1.
Champion a year ago, and this year, the second year in a row, with the Dave Steele non-wing championship at
21.182, 21.182 on lap number 2. For an average of 21.310, 21.310.
in that pretty green number 1 machine from Newcastle, Indiana. He's a NASCAR veteran in a variety of series. This is Dakota Armstrong. Back in 2004. Competition also at Winchester Speedway back in 2011. Dakota Armstrong.
Dakota's first lap is a 21.190, a 21.190.
Working hard down the back straightaway is Dakota Armstrong into a part-time racing role.
Is lap number 2. 21.526 is lap number 2, and that puts Dakota at second place overall at 21.350. Your quick time, of course, right now, Cody Swanson at 21.310, so those two very close.
Round in May, but she's no stranger. In the competition, this is Michigan's Taylor Ferns.
Taylor Ferns on lap number 1 is at 21.377. 21.377.
Former D1 regional midget champion. She's also ran the ARCA series and plenty of years in baby sprint cars. Taylor
And 616. 21.616. So continuing that second lap just a tiny bit slower. 21.497 for the average. 21.497 for the average. That puts her third place.
Well, from Beach Grove, Indiana, we'll be doing double duty this afternoon and evening. This is Kyle Urban Racing number 67. We mentioned the name Showtime Speedway. This is the guy who won the preliminary night, Kyle O'Gara.
So lap number 1 for Kyle O'Gara is a 21.701. 21.701.
In his career in the karts, at Whiteland Speedway at the age of 5, was outstanding in the Ford Focus.
21.712. So remarkably consistent laps there for Kyle at 21.712 and 21.708. 21.708 and quit.
This should bring us to Billy Weiss in the 12W car. We'll get a quick piece of the index. And it is Billy Weiss of Noblesville, Indiana, in the former Turkey Night Grand Prix midget winner. 5 in midget competition, but he's raced with the Mud Sea and Out of Value Series and a sprint car that is very high there between
Number 1 is a 21.316. A 21.316.
Former City Drum champion early in his career. And he's right up there against the best of 3 and 4 as he comes towards the
On lap number 2 with a 21.111. And guess what that is, Pat? Quick time for Billy Weiss.
quick time for Billy Weiss. How long will it last? That will remain to be seen because the gentleman coming out now is no stranger going fast in a sprinter on the wheel. The 2021 Little 500 winner is the Jet. This is Tyler Roaring. Mechanical engineering degree from Purdue University. He's had outstanding success in late model competition. The Kalamazoo Flash has also won the Glass City 200 at Toledo Speedway. Over wheel competition, no problem.
Lap number 1 for Tyler is a 22.155. Oh, 108, I'm sorry. 22.108 on lap number 1 for Tyler Roaring.
A cautious approach coming out of turn number 3 for Tyler.
On lap number 2, 21.967 on lap number 2, which was an improvement over lap number 1. We haven't seen that second lap as the slower one. And that puts Tyler Roaring 95th overall.
And again, the opportunity does present itself for a driver to withdraw their time. Former Silver Crown Rookie of the Year at car number 35. This is Derek Bishak. He's qualified late in the order. He's from Angola, Indiana. Rose Sullivan Institute graduate E2 in engineering.
4.6 on lap number 1. 20.946 on lap number 1 for Derek Bishak.
Did some time in the series, Super Series, and a variety of stock car racing as well on the hard top. He hustles in
Very consistent, a 29.34, a 29.34 for lap number 2 for Derek Bishak.
Well, interestingly enough, Cam, it was Tanner Swanson who was scheduled to be out next in the Nolan Racing number 4. We saw those problems earlier, and then number 4 car is still underneath the 10th. So it looks like for the moment he's not going to be able to get out, but this guy is. Great success here at Lucasville Raceway in Indianapolis. Third generation driver from White, Massachusetts. Bobby Santos III. He too a former Little 500 winner, former NASCAR Modified Series champion. He's done
which does put him on pace for being our quick qualifier here this evening. Right now, our quick qualifier is Derek Bishak with an average of 7.48. And that is quick time for Bobby Santos III. His average is 20.754.
think Kyle Gary did make his prowess on that best average time of the 2 laps.
And I believe that's going to improve him at least 1 position. So he went from 8th to 7th, so payoff there for Kyle O'Gara in the number 67.
Tyler Rohrig, they did make an adjustment on this 5 machine. Tyler had a bad tire on their initial qualifying run, so the clock is ticking to try to get back out for qualifying. He's got the driver gloves on, the helmet is strapped up. We're going to see this 5 car here in momentarily to try to get another crack at it.
Yeah, and also I see the 4 machine being pushed forward for Nolan Racing. Shane Butler, car ranked pushed down Florida. Yeah, I thought Shane might get another go. He's an outstanding pavement racer.
789 was his first lap time on his first qualifying. 22.051. So an improvement on this second qualifying attempt, at least on his first lap.
And we do see that Tanner Swanson is pushing forward. However, Tanner did not make an attempt on the grid, as Bill Carey can explain.
21.822. 21.822 for lap number 2. That was a wash.
His car is good, and Tanner Swanson in the field. Guess what? He can win from anywhere. Ricky Swanson.
First lap was a 21.110. 21.110.
That sends Briggs down the back straightaway after we watched him circle very slowly a couple times during our
It's at a 20.927. A 20.927. Even though he can't start any better than 11th, his qualifying average puts him at 3rd. So interesting development there, and an interesting feature it's going to be now with, we know Tanner Swanson's about 3rd quick overall, but he's going to start back in the 11th position.
All right, I believe that Chris is caught up with Bobby Santos III.
Into this pit area, Bobby Santos, the 3rd from Franklin, Massachusetts. 9 career wins here at Lucasville Raceway. Awfully good time to go for a 10th. What do you think?
Yeah, so far. Aren't the cars still going?
Yeah, because here comes Tony Swanson, his door racing entry.
First attempt, Cody Swanson. So whatever transpires during these 2 laps, whatever average he gets is what he's going to have as we get ready to wind up our feature.
up to the apex of 3 and 4. And heads down.
992 on lap number 2, 20.992 overall. So there is a payoff there. So he started at 4th, now is 3rd.
Driver, Billy Weiss. And more customers than we had the last time we used this format. So, several drivers interested in making improvements.
Jake Fresh on lap number 1 is a 22.705. 22.705. Out in first round, so he cannot line up any farther than